that
Mm-hmm.
let's go back to Africa.
Okay. But
Hey, let
why
me
not?
let me build with you real fast. You say you only got
All
20
right.
minutes.
Yeah. Okay, brother. Hey, Shaka.
I'm going on mute.
Okay. Yeah. Turn the camera is I think taking some of the bandwidth or something.
Okay, no problem, no problem.
Hey, peace. Who is this? Rob Rex?
Yeah.
Oh, what's up, bro? I was this Indigenous Realist. I had slid back from YouTube for about a year, but I used to be in SolarVision debates when they first started and stuff. I used to see you in there. I used to support you up in the chat and stuff. But
Oh, thank you, bro.
yeah, the reason why I wanted to come on though, because you was like, oh, we got the abos in here. Like that term is really for Australians. You know what I'm saying? I'm Chief Sabi Indigenous, and my whole perspective is like we are the original inhabitants from this land. We didn't come across the seas from Africa on no boats. There ain't no going back to Africa because we didn't ever come there. We weren't kings and queens in Africa. We weren't royalty. Africa got invaded and subjugated thousands of years ago, from Alexander the Greek to the Muslims to everybody else. You get what I'm saying? I recently accepted Christ, but I'm not in any form of religion or anything. You get what I'm saying? I'm just really a
Nope.
student. I study oh, he said nope, I don't get what you're saying. Come on with it, Robert.
Uh, yeah, brother. So, I mean, number one, uh, well, we could skip the abo part, the indigenous part, real
The
quick.
abo
But then
part
you,
is important because you
yeah,
know what I'm saying. You got people using that term, and I just don't want to be
well,
affiliated with them.
yeah, my bad. So like this, the people who believe or have a strong notion that the what we would call the African American over in the Americas is a completely different uh, group of Negroid from the African, right?
Yeah, totally correct.
Okay.
Can you
So
hear me?
yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Yeah. So that's
Yeah, I hear you clear.
yeah. Okay. So what I want to know is how, where did the people who look like the Apocalypto? Remember that movie Apocalypto?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Where did they come from before the
Okay.
before the Spaniards came over here? Where did they come
Now
from?
Now, when you say the people that look like the apocalypse, are you talking about the Mongoloid, the so-called Native American, or are you talking about what do you
Mm-mm.
mean? You talking
Um,
about that the head, the
no, not
you
the
talking about the
old.
berry head, the Olmecs?
No, no. I'm talking about the people who look like dark skin, like Puerto
See,
Ricans or something. You know what
oh,
I'm saying?
oh, yeah, yeah, that's
They
just
look
a
like if I showed you like a real Peruvian with dark skin, and I'm not talking they
right.
look
You talking
Negro.
about your El Salvadorian, your
Yeah,
Dominican,
no,
your
not the
okay.
Dominicans. No, no, no. I'm talking the ones that look like the people from the movie Apocalypto. Like when
Oh,
I if I typed in,
okay.
uh,
I can't get off my stream because I'm on
okay,
the phone, so
yeah,
I
you can
can't
just
type
tell
in
me.
apocalypto.
Okay,
But
I'll pull it.
this is this is what I say, and then just let me know if I'm on point. As far as like this is when you look at a so-called black or African American, when you look at us in the face, we have certain features. Not just some of us, not just a few of us, but like all of us really have a certain features. We have
do,
a
do you see the
unique.
screen?
I actually do. Oh, okay, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, you get what I'm saying? Like now, I
Right,
know this is a movie,
right.
but get what I'm saying? Where did those people come from?
And you're talking about on what continent and or what island specifically?
No, like they would say that they from Brazil as well.
Oh, okay.
You
That's
know,
just a
like
mixture.
the
Look,
ancient
the you got to look at the
admixture
Americas.
of what though? Of
Look,
what?
when
See
you're
now,
talking about the Americas, I'm with you, brother. When you're talking about the Americas, You know what I'm saying? You're including North, South, and Central. And me, I say Australia. I feel Australia is right here, just a stone's throw away, just a sail away. Now, when you're talking about the Americas, you got to look at the southern, the South Americas and the islands. They were invaded by the Spaniards. So that's why they get
Okay.
that dialect. That's why they get that language, because their
You're,
conqueror or
what
their
about
invader was Spanish.
we're talking? Okay. Um, about how long have the indigenous people who we would classify as Negroes? How long have they been in America since the beginning? Right.
Since the beginning.
Okay. About how many thousands of years would you say that was?
I wouldn't
Okay.
even attempt to make
Okay.
a calculation or a
Okay.
calculated guess.
Let's just say 25,000 years. Is that cool? We can just go
Okay,
use
I
25.
say we've been over here now. Now you got to look at it like this. Right now,
Brother,
I'm
I'm just giving a number to it, right? Just hear me out.
right, but I'm saying
Okay.
I want to say this before you go on. I just want to say I've been studying about this culture for about the better part of the last decade, bro. But right now I'm on the edge where I'm trying to see the Hebrew connection and see maybe were the indigenous people that were here, maybe they were the people who were sent to the land of Canaan. The land of Canaan they could never find. They were looking for slaying giants and stuff. We see the Americas have giants. We see the Hebrew scripture here in the Americas. So I'm kind of on that point, but I'm also just, until I know facts on it, I'm saying that we were here and that we didn't migrate from anywhere. We're not immigrated from anywhere. We're not you get
Got
what
it.
I'm
So
saying? But
yeah, so what you're saying is that there were millions of black people over here, and then
before
25
colonization.
and then 25 white people came here and subjugated the whole land. That's what you're saying.
No, no, not at all, Robert. Actually, you know that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that millions of white people came over here. They released all the prisoners from the UK and all the surrounding countries. They released all the prisoners from Europe. They were bringing over criminals from Africa. Now you got to look. Europe is North Africa, so the African continent is really largely Caucasian. You know what I'm saying? Like it really is. It's just a humongous
God
wasteland.
damn.
You have Europeans to the
God
south.
damn.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it like it is. You're gonna have you got Europeans in South America, in South Africa. They been ran through South Africa and conquered that, and they were established over there for over 500 years. Plus, you got North Africa, which is Europe. You know what I'm saying? Europe is North Africa, and you get what I'm saying? Africa has been ran through, watered down. The slaves that were brung over here, a small amount, nowhere near a million. There were Africans that came over here, but pushing more towards the thousands. You get what I'm saying? The hundred, maybe
Okay.
I don't give
Now,
them 100,000. I give
okay,
them 10,000.
I get it. I understand. But this is what
Okay,
I just wanted to get to know something. Please help me out.
okay, I got you.
Let's do you when was the first European like around what year were like the first Europeans over here doing anything, just whatever, even trading, kicking it? When did
Um,
mm,
that's where you get the establishment of the 13 colonies. So if that's what you're saying, you're talking about here in North America. I say the establishment of the 13 colonies and the thereafter genocide and so-called wrangling Wild Wild West and pushing onward expansion. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I would say, from the 13 colonies to expansion to industrial revolutions, all that type of stuff.
okay, so basically the Europeans didn't come here till about, let's just say, 1500
Um,
AD.
I I would say around the 1500s, around the 16th century on up. Yep, for the
Okay.
last 400 years, 400 plus years. Yes, sir.
Okay. So about when would you say the Negroes that were here mixed with what? Because the Mayans, are the Mayans Negro? Let me get
Ye
that out the way.
wait. Let's get this out the way. Yeah, because I wanna, because you're not gonna.
What?
I
I'm
know, I
asking.
know you're cold. I know you're cold, Rob Rack, but I want to get it. Yeah, I'm glad you stated that clearly because you was going somewhere else at first. But were the Mayans black? Yes. All the indigenous tribes, all the original inhabitants of North, South, and Central America and the islands, including Australia, were so-called black people. But I would rather describe them as a copper tone people. I don't use the word black. I don't use the
Okay,
word
so
white.
all right, now if I showed you a picture once again, I'm gonna show you the same
Right.
picture.
And
Wait, hold
now
on, brother.
I get what you're
Hold on,
saying now.
hold on, brother.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Okay, what color skin would you say this is? Even though they're movie actors, they're real people. I just use that. What what color skin would that be to you?
They'll be copper. They're copper
Got
tone.
it. Got it. Got it. Got it. You see that, y'all? All
But
right.
they're
So
not the yellow. They're not the yellow of, and they have on makeup. But they're not the. They have on tanning. I can see that clearly. But they have but that tone they're trying to mimic. That tone they're trying to fool the people with. That's our tones. You get what I'm saying? That's the so-called brown skin, yellow bone, light brown, paper sack brown, peanut butter brown. That's the tone they're trying to mimic. So when you see it in movies, you see it in commercials, you see it in school literature,
so
that copper tone being portrayed, they're trying to
okay.
portray us.
So you saying that
So
this
y'all hear that, people,
okay.
that we're
When
not
okay.
talking about those people are copper.
All right. So
Right.
you know that they have these type of people in the Americas.
Right. And
Got it.
those type of people have been mixed with us. Yeah. But
Got
I'm
it.
saying
What
the
other what
if you're
here's my question though.
right,
Before the European came and made, the people lighter or whatever, right?
what people lighter? No, I'm not gonna
How you
no.
got Mexicans? Okay. How do you explain Mexicans?
Mexicans, I would say those are our children, those are our sons. The Mexicans got invaded by the Spaniards, and that's why their language
Did
changed and they were mixed. They were
did
mixed, but
black people,
originally Mexico was
brother,
totally what you'll
did,
call black.
brother, did have you seen? I can show you a picture of Blake Griffin, right?
Okay.
Now, when when Blake Griffin, I mean, what you're saying is that uh, the Mexicans through like three generations look like that, but if I showed you that the
No,
Negro,
it has been at least six, five, six, 7 generations. You get what I'm saying?
okay,
Mexicans
yeah,
breed and they breed
yeah,
young, and you
yeah, but
know,
don't didn't haven't black people been intermingled with the white man
no,
too as
we were
well?
corralled. No, listen, the blacks were corralled by the Spaniards. We were corralled up out of Mexico. Do you get what I'm
Okay, but
saying? Like
we the same, but we still the same people. Now look,
right, we're all the
European.
same people.
No,
This is the
no,
only
no, no, no.
place.
I meant we still look. We okay. Listen. The same European that came over here that invaded the so-called whatever other peoples. There
Right.
were black people here too, right?
What do you mean? Like, I don't get what you're saying, right? Right. You
Black
gotta say
people.
it clear because I don't want to just
Uh,
agree to anything.
okay, niggas.
Right. Okay. Us.
Yes, thank you. So,
Okay. Us.
all right, now, so you have us,
Right.
the same, and then you have the not us.
When you speak of not us, you're talking about the European colonizer, or are you
Nope.
talking about the so-called Native
So
American?
you need to show me. Listen, brother, you're gonna have to show me uh how niggas turned to Mexicans with
No.
mixing with the because okay, listen, bro. If I show you, if I can, I'm gonna type this in uncontacted tribe
Right. And what I
in
want you to
South
do is let
Africa
me let me answer your question.
because you're not. You're just gonna do.
No,
Uh,
I'm gonna answer you. I'm gonna say niggas did not turn into Mexicans. What do you gotta realize is about the caste system. When the East came over here, they brought with them this caste system where the lighter the better. And so therefore they were catching niggas, us. So they were catching so-called aboriginal, so-called black people, and they were selling them or scalping them, selling their scalps. You get
okay,
what I'm saying? So basically, they didn't breed us out of existence down there in Mexico. No, they're still full black, so-called black. They're still really, really dark copper tone, dark brown tone Mexicans in Mexico.
Okay.
A lot
Got
of
it.
them.
Got it.
And if you look
So,
on the Bonaparte murals, have you ever heard of the
I guess,
Bonaparte
no.
murals?
What I want to know is when you see the native people that are in the Americas that are not Negro,
Right.
right? Were they here before the white man came over here? Were those type of people here?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, cool. Got it. That's where we at. So now,
Cool.
got it. So now, those type of people, how did they become different from the people who look
The
like
Aboriginals.
the
The Aboriginals.
Aboriginal? Yes. Who did they?
That's a very clear question, and I will answer it as clear as possible. Those people never not became them. Them was two separate peoples. Those are Asian immigrants.
Got it. Got it.
I know you was expecting me to go longer. No, it's just a clear question, get a clear answer.
Yeah. So those are the Asian immigrants. Got it. Now,
correct. Now where they get the culture from being over here for thousands of years, they assimilated, learned the culture, but it was still a thing of racial purity. So we didn't intermix with them that much.
Yeah. Let me see like Siberian totem poles. Hold on now.
Right. They traveled through the Siberia, they traveled through the tundra, they traveled through Russia. They came through Russia from Asia.
Yeah. Yeah. The Chinese
through Alaska. That's where you get the
Mongols and the Mongols and the Russians mixed and
correct.
Booyah, got it. All right. Now,
no. We ain't gonna say they mixed. We're gonna say that those were stopping posts. Like they stopped there. You know, they left a little something there. But you also got to realize once they came here, you know, there had to been people wanted to know where they came from. So you know what I'm saying? Aboriginals traveled back up that way. You know what I'm saying? But there was already world trade going on. There was already world trade going on.
Okay, how did they get to outnumber us?
They don't outnumber us. You talking about the so-called Native American, the Mongoloid?
No, I'm talking about the peoples.
The Europeans?
No, the other peoples, the ones who you said are the Mongoloid.
They don't outnumber us. That's what I'm saying. The so-called Native American, they don't outnumber us. There's millions of black people. There's only roughly like 1 million or so of them.
All over the Americas. That's damn near the same.
They didn't. They didn't. That's what I'm saying. They never outnumbered us. That's why they're on reservations. You get what I'm saying? There was only a small few. They were actually race traders. Like they actually.
Okay. Somebody had said, hold on. Ask him.
Okay, let me pull up the chat.
Do you believe in DNA testing?
I don't believe in any beliefs. I don't believe in anything. There's only two things in the world: truth or falsehood. There's no in between. But as far as DNA testing is a real science, and DNA testing and cloning and genetic modification and things of that nature. The study of genes has been around since before Egypt was around. So yes, the DNA is real. I mean, it's right there in the Bible. I mean, but I don't believe in anything though. Okay. There's only truth or falsehood. I know that the Most High God is real, that the world was created. You know what I'm saying? I know certain things. It's true. Everything else is debatable, but certain truths ain't.
Okay, so where did the black? Okay, so the indigenous people. So when I say indigenous, I can switch that word for people.
Aboriginal, autochthonous, the original inhabitants.
How about this? I want to keep it a super base level.
Black folks.
Yes. So when I say indigenous, I only mean black folks.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Now we got the indigenous people. Where were they at?
We were all over the Americas, from the east to the west, but the culture zones was here in the south and in the west. Most of the densest population was in the south and to the west. But we were everywhere in the Americas. We were all through Mexico. We were all through Canada. We were all through South America.
All right. Do the Mongoloid mixed race or whatever what'd you call them?
The Asian immigrants, the
Yeah,
Mongoloid immigrants.
Yeah. Okay. The Asian immigrants, right?
Right.
Do they outnumber the indigenous in South America?
They don't outnumber anybody. There isn't you're talking about in South America or North America, brother? Because the Native American,
So
the
that's a whole
so-called native,
different group. The native. So the one.
the
So that's what now we're trying to conflate.
no, we're talking about two humongous so-called continents, a southern hemisphere and a southern hemisphere and a northern hemisphere. So you gotta direct the question to which hemisphere and
But
which
you said
people on
the
which one.
indigenous. You said the indigenous were all over, right?
Right.
North, Central, and South.
Correct.
Got it. So what I'm saying is, how did the immigrants come and outpopulate the people who were here way before the immigrants?
Because we left the South. If you want to you hear about the Mayans disappearing, that is actually a mass migration. So you get a mass migration in history from South America to North America, but there were still dark-skinned people down there, and they taught the foreigners who came, but that was more like a trade zone. Like I'm saying, that's where the first European contact is noted in history. You know what I'm saying? So-called Christopher Columbus, and he didn't touch down in North America. He never seen North America. He touched down in South America on the island. Well, he touched down on the island of Haley, and then when he came back, he was all through South America. So if that's what you're saying, and the people who were over there, the dark skinned people, the copper colored people who were in the South America still during the time of colonization and invasion, those people were taken from South America and brung up here to North America, taken from South America, brought to West Africa, taken from South America, brung to Europe as novelties. You get what I'm saying? And that I hope that answers your question.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, but hey, just know I really would like to have a discussion with you or anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like I really want to get involved with SolarVision debates, because you see I'm rapid fire with it. I don't got no computer in front of me or anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? I love the movement. As soon as it got started, I was supporting it. I was sharing it, liking the videos, sharing it with people out here in the streets, and then I just totally went through a bunch of stuff the past 11 months, but I'm back. I'm here on YouTube. I want all the smoke.
All right. So would it be a divine thing from God for black people to just go out and just start forcing white people to get out of our country so we can?
I don't know. I can't comprehend the creator, but I would say this: man is inspired uniquely as individuals by the creator. So if one man is inspired to make a conglomerate of nations or tribes and you can try it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think that's the way to go. No, I don't feel like overthrowing the government or any of that is the answer. You know what I'm saying? That's where I kind of like veer off the course from a lot of so-called black conscious people.
Okay, I got a little different question. On your driver's license, is your name Chief Sebi Indigenous, or is it
on my driver's license that like doesn't exist? Wilson? No, I don't have no, this is an avatar. This is just my way. This is just me coming forth, manifesting into the world and giving them something to see and a voice to hear and content and stuff. That's not my name. No, that's not my name. People know my name. I mean, I've been on YouTube. People know my real name.
You don't have no medical coverage, or you do?
I don't have anything.
What about a bank?
I don't have anything. I don't live inside neighborhoods. I don't live inside of communities. I'm inside. I'm off grid. I'm totally like on the land. I'm out here living free. My family are real Indians. You know what I'm saying?
How are you talking to me?
I'm on a cell phone. I'm on a cell phone. That's what I'm saying. I don't have a laptop. I don't have a TV. I don't have anything. I just got the cell phone, and that's how I produce content. I got like 200-300 videos up. I got all of them private.
So you off grid, but you talking to me, and I'm on the grid.
Yeah, right.
But you off the grid.
But currently I'm well, you know, off grid means, you know what I'm saying, living off the land outside of I'm not finna play with you, Robb. Right? What kind of serious question you got, bro?
This is a serious question.
That's not a serious
nigga, you said you live in off grid, but you got a
the grid is electrical. The grid
Okay.
has something to do with
With
electrical
electrical.
power.
So how are you use it? How do you charge your cell phone?
Solar panel.
Okay, cool. Who
That's why I
made
say it's not a serious. I
who
didn't know
made
if this.
who made the
I'm
solar
not. But listen, I'm
who
not.
made somebody on the grid made the solar panel?
Check
Now
me out.
got it.
Check.
Now okay, look, we got it. Now let's go past that.
Hey,
Now
Robert.
when you pay your cell phone bill, do you use indigenous
Oh,
dollars
the Gullah. See my Hey,
or do
I'm looking
you
at the comment.
or do
I'm.
you use hold on, do you use American money with the white man on it, or do you use indigenous trade barter money or items? Like how did you get that cell phone? Did you use the white man's money?
I don't answer stupid questions, Robert.
But that's not a stupid question.
But
Because
I'm
you said
explain
you
to
live.
you. I'm explain to it how it is when you're
How do you
saying
pay your cell phone bill? Is what I'm trying to say. You live
check
off the grid.
check me out, brother man.
You-
Check me out, brother man. This ain't finna be up for discussion. What do you want to build on? Like, what other questions you got for me? Can I ask you some
uh,
questions?
yeah, you can ask me any questions you want, but nigga,
But
I'll try to
first,
figure out. I'll try
man,
to
I'm not
figure out
finna
how
play. I'm
you
not
off
finna
the
play with you,
grid.
Rob. Right?
Holy shit! My nigga
I'm
say he
trying to
off the
scalp something
grid.
up here, man. You over here playing and stuff. Hey,
Look, three
but
indigenous people that left
hey, but I
because
know you. Hey, what's been going on? Last time I seen you beat, I forgot, man. It was about 11 months ago. It was a big thing. I was over at that little after party. That's what I'm saying. I don't believe you don't remember me. But my name was Indigenous Realist. I changed my avatar. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, I ain't finna. I know. I want some
yeah,
daggers thrown at me. I want some daggers thrown. I know you got that smoke. Throw some daggers at me. What kind of questions? Rack my brain, Rob. Right?
that's
Does your
what I'm
name say
trying.
Rob? Does your name say Rob Rack on your ID?
Yeah. Well,
You're
no,
lying. It says
says
Robert. It says
yeah,
Robert. It doesn't say Rack.
yeah. It says Robert Rackley.
Okay, so what are we
So
now? Where do we go from here?
yeah, it's I just shortened my name because that's where it's still my
No, I'm
name.
playing with
Like
your brother,
I
man.
know,
Yeah.
but it's still like your grandmother's not calling you Chief Sebi. So why
No,
should
but
I? I want to call
everybody.
you. I want to call you Little Day Day
Oh
because your
no,
name
you can
is
call me
like
Oh, you can
Devontae.
call me Oh, okay, okay. If that's the case, you can call me Chief Sabi Indigenous.
Yeah. So
Higher,
okay.
higher, higher power.
But I thought, okay. So now let's get to the second part of the thing. Let me see how many minutes I got. Okay, I got about 15 minutes. So, um, about Jesus. So you recently found Jesus. Where did you find him at?
I didn't find him anywhere. I recently accept him as
Your
the
Lord and
Christ,
Savior.
the Christ. I
Is he?
recently accepted him as the
Do you
Christ.
do you accept him as your Lord and Savior?
I accept him as a prophet of God and as the Christ. Yeah,
As your Lord and your personal Lord and Savior.
yeah,
Okay, that's all you have to say. So
yeah.
now, so
But I only pray to the. There's only one God. Jesus isn't God. There is no Trinity. None of that.
okay, so
So
what does
he
Jesus?
isn't the Son of God. None of that. So
Oh,
I
he's
mean,
just a
we can
regular
go.
dude.
Nah, he just a prophet of the Most High, just like all the rest of the prophets of the Most High.
Oh,
He just
okay,
brought a message. He didn't say worship me. He didn't say pray to me.
so
He didn't say do any of that. Man did.
so Jesus was a man, a full
Y-
man.
Yeah, yeah. You didn't hear him about a pierced in the side. Men
Yeah,
bleed.
so yeah, yeah. Men
Men
are
eat. Men
yeah,
drink. Men
and you know
wash
what?
feet with hair.
Hey, men also have daddies.
Men also lie. And inside the Bible, you get the genealogy inside of Jesus. You have two genealogies, and you have the maternal line and the paternal line, and that's the only thing that actually links Jesus to all the other prophets is his paternal line through Joseph. You get what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
when you got all that to look at,
If
yeah,
you
he was a regular
yeah,
man.
nice. He was a regular man.
Yeah,
Matthew 28:18 says, "All power was given to him in heaven and earth."
cool.
Could you tell me an example of what heavenly power is?
Heavenly power, I would say that's divine cosmic power. That means like any ability that the Most High wants to imbue on him, bestow on
Like
him.
what? Doing just regular shit that
Whatever
men do?
he wants to do, because he wasn't the only person doing spectacular feats. He
So
wasn't the only person performing miracles. When he died, the disciples asked him, "What do we do from here?" And he said, "Go on and perform everything you see me do and more." He said, "If you got faith of mustard seed, you can move mountains, and all you got to do is believe and
he
all
also
that type
said
of stuff."
he also said that I was going to be greater than him.
Right, that you were going to be greater than him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said that we all were going to be greater than him. We were going to do the things he did and greater. And we out here doing it. We're out here doing it.
And what exactly is anybody doing that's greater than what Jesus is doing? Is anybody in the church praising?
I'm not in the church. That's what I'm saying. I'm not in the church.
The church is where you find Jesus, my brother.
The church is not where you find Jesus at. No, you find. Well, I didn't find him. I didn't find him
in the Bible.
Yeah, I didn't find him, little brother.
So, can you walk on water?
I've ran across water.
No. So if I took you on a cruise and I just kicked you off the side of the edge and I stopped the boat, though,
can you walk across water?
No, because Jesus didn't.
Oh, okay. I didn't think so neither. I thought that was mentioning wisdom. I thought he was just walking across the wisdom of the ages. So I didn't think he walked on water. That's why I said I ran across water before.
So when Peter reached out his arm, never mind, bro.
It was something to do with the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. That's why I took that.
Oh, so now Jesus is esoteric.
Nah, so yeah. That's what the speaking of parables. The speaking of parables is esoteric science. Yes, so I would say Jesus is esoteric. You see, he went to Egypt. We're gonna get it up another day, Rob, right? But because I see you running out of time, man. But it's
no.
Great to be up here with you, man. Nah, that ain't enough time, brother. We talking we ain't gonna butcher. Nah. What other Indian questions? You got any more Indian questions? That's a little deep. You trying to go deep on me? I ain't
was
you know what I'm saying?
Wait, hold on. Do you think that the indigenous people of the Americas are related to Jesus Christ?
Yes.
Yes. And that's right. And so you believe in Second Ezra's then. You think that you could use Second Ezra.
I don't believe in beliefs, Rob, right?
Oh, so you could show me exactly how the Israelites passed through Arsareth, and that's America?
Repeat that last part, bro.
Okay, so how did the Israelites get to America?
Oh, the Israelites can't. I'm not gonna answer that question right now. But we can discuss it. I ain't gonna leave nothing open for
3 minutes. Remember that 2 hours and 3 minutes, y'all. 2 hours into the video in 3 minutes.
Oh, what? I ran from you? I ain't gonna run from you, bro. If that's what you're saying, I'll answer it. They got over here. They walked here. Didn't you see all that walking they were doing in the Old Testament? They were walking, steadily conquering giants. They were slaying giants. How do you feel about the giants, the Nephilim? How do you feel about that? So what do you want to do? I mean, Rob, we don't got enough time for it, but we can set it up, bro.
Okay, wait. So they walked the same path?
Man, they got over here however the Most High led them. They say they were following.
They walked over the Israelites walked over the Bering Straits. That's what you're saying?
Probably some did. Some probably came on boats. Some probably walked a different route. I believe I don't believe in beliefs, but all the continents are connected, bro.
I'll give you $1,000. Show me how you can walk a different route other than the Bering Straits to get from.
That's what I was just about to tell you, and I could use that $1,000 too, brother, man. Out here off grid, I had to go on grid and go get some supply. No, I'm playing with you, but
no. Look, show me the other route. How could somebody walk from?
I could show you other routes. You know what I'm saying? If you had a mind to comprehend, you know what I'm saying?
I got a white man's map in the internet. Fuck that.
No. That's the problem, Rob. Right? You have that European descendants map inside the internet. But if you look at older maps like the Piri Reis, and you're looking at a Gleason map, when you look at the Piri Reis and the ancient monk map and things like that, and I also got a little jewel in my put up in my files, man, about a map where it described the inhabitants of every continent, and it's older than any other map found. You know what I'm saying? So I got to drop that.
Okay, so
but if you look at the Piri Reis map, you'll see exactly how.
So the Piri, how I spell that, brother?
PIRI.
PIRI.
Space REIS.
I see a Piri Reis map. Let me see.
and you also type in ancient monk map, and you'll get a picture of what I'm saying.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. See, I can't see it. Bring it up so we can see
I
it.
am. Goddamn.
Man, I've been waiting to get on. Man, I don't know, Rob Rack. I was thinking about you the other day. I got a notification from SolarVision. I say, man, I sure would like to get some of that Rob Rack smoke right about now.
All right, let me see if I can zoom in. There we go. Hold up.
Go to images.
I am on images.
Okay. I don't know how to work a computer.
So all this to the right, that's land.
Okay. Look,
And
go.
there's also a land bridge here. So all this would have to be water. If you can see my pointer. So all this would be water. Where would Asia be? Because this is Alaska.
That you're looking at the tip of South America. If you look up, you're looking at the tip of South America right there.
This is the tip of South America.
No, up, brother, to the left.
This.
And to the left.
Oh, that right there. This is the bottom. This is the
That's
bottom.
the tip of South America. Yeah,
This Australia. Oh, okay. This
Australia.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Start messing with the maps, Rob Rack. You're going to find some. When you said the white man's map.
Now, you said that there was an alternate way. Hold up. There's an
yeah, you got to look at like I said, I don't got anything right here in front of me, so I can't just find you a good map. But what I want to say is this. What I want to say is this though, and maybe this will clear it up a little bit.
They walked the alternate way. Okay, go ahead, brother. Come on, man. I got a few minutes. I got like 5 minutes.
Right. There was I don't know, bro. Say, man, I appreciate you for pulling me up, man. I don't know how can I contact you, man, and I'll discuss anything. You can just, and I maybe will be able to pull up some stuff. But how can I contact you?
Shit, you can
or just send me an email. Just say yo or something at themudtribe@gmail.com. TheMuhdTribe@gmail.com.
That's hell of shit. I didn't even get to.
Oh, how about Coach number 4?
Hold on, I gotta find my notes so I could put it in notes. Use notes. There we go. It's under Samsung. All right. What's your email?
Coach. The word coach. The number 4. Sebi. SEBI. The number 7 @gmail.com.
All right.
And yeah, send me an email, man. Because like I said, I don't believe in beliefs, bro. So like, truth is unmovable, unshakable. It can't be changed, and so therefore, I'm not big chested or egotistic where I think that I can't be wrong. So I would love to be proven wrong.
No, I don't want to prove you wrong. I want to give you the space and opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, I would,
so that you can teach us the other way.
So I can dig myself in the hole, so you can destroy me later.
No, I'm not going to destroy you.
Oh, okay.
That's on you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because that's your, that's the way you think. You know what I'm saying? That there were 2 ways that people could walk over here. That's very interesting.
The real Israel said to ask me if I think I'm a god. No, man, I'm created by the Most High, man. There's only one God, the Creator, the Most High. That's it. I don't give him a name. I don't give him a name or nothing because he doesn't have peers.
And yet, wait. Panaya Allah lawyer said he off the grid. He's supposed to have maps
at all time. No, the map is inside the head, man. I'm right here in Texas, man. I know where the hell I'm at. What I need a map for?
You can't be off the grid in Texas, nigga. That with a cell phone, nigga. Google.
You don't know what off grid is, Rob, right? That's why I ain't want to engage.
You live in your uncle backyard in a tent.
Nigga. No.
You live in a goddamn RV.
No, hell no.
Gas, man.
You funny, man.
That's
man,
all.
I'm in the country. I'm in the country, Rob Rack. Look at my videos and you'll see where I'm at. I'm in the country.
Do you make your own clothes or do you go buy them at the on-grid stores?
Man, yeah, I appreciate it, man. Good meeting you, man. Good meeting you,
Yeah,
Rob.
this nigga
I'm
got it.
gone, bro.
All right,
But
bro.
contact me, hit me up, bro.
I will, bro. All
All
right,
right,
peace.
appreciate it.
Peace.
Yep, peace.
All right. That was fun.